doors need to be closed all times except when you start the fire and when you feed the fire. You can see here you have to have small wood, some pine cones in the middle and some sticks and small wood, 2 pieces of wood parallel to each other, cones in the middle, small wood, and on top. And then when you are about to start it, you have to open a little bit of the sliding door here, because the home is airtight. So you need to have a little bit of a window open here while you're starting the fire. Pause. Okay, now that you have the sliding door a little bit open, you use one of these matches to start, and you do not use paper. All you need is pine cones because they have resin. So you just start it, as you can see, and as soon as you start, you close the door, just leaving a little bit open, about an inch open, and you stay like that, and you wait for the fire to start. So I just wanted to show you that you have to maintain the door open for a while. You need to be patient, because the fire, if you close the door too early, the fire will die. And so you can see the fire starting now. Come and show, Nikki. And you can see that it's slowly building between the 2 pieces of wood and the pine cones in the middle and the sticks and the dried bark on top. And you need to stay here for about 5 minutes at least, if not a little bit longer, until you have a good fire going. So you might be tempted to close the door right now, but you need to keep it open. You need to create a very strong fire inside, and only then you can close the door. Once you close the door, you're going to see that the fire is going to slow down, because you're feeding oxygen while the door is open. Once you close it, there's no more oxygen and it slows down. That's why you want to have a very strong fire at the beginning, so you create a lot of red wood burning to then put bigger pieces on top. So I'm going to close so that you can see the fire closing. You can see the fire is much slower, and it's still too early to leave it closed, so I'm going to open it a little bit longer so that it burns a bit more, and then I'm going to close it and let it all burn. And once it's mostly burned, then you can start putting a bigger piece of wood on top. Once you put the wood on top, you always close it. So this stove needs to always be closed, always. Otherwise you are going to smoke the whole house, or you can create a fire. And once you close the door, like I'm going to do now, naturally there's less oxygen and it's going to burn slower. But this is already a good fire. I'm going to wait for it to be a little bit more burned before I put a bigger piece of wood on top. And from this point on, all you need to do is every hour you can put a piece inside. But you don't need to put much more than that, even less than that, because it burns very slowly and it creates heat for the whole house. If you have any questions, please call us. Thanks. Okay, I just wanted to finally show you how to put a piece of wood inside once the fire is running. Now you can see that we have a good amount of burned wood. After the first wood is burned, you open it up. Just one side only open. If you open both sides, you will smoke the house. Only one side is open, the other one you hold it closed with your hand. You adjust it. You have a piece of wood right here on the side. Can you show it, Nicole? Come over here. Large piece of wood here, the fire here going, and then you gently place this piece of wood inwards like this, one to the edge and then across on top, so that the new piece of wood is on top. Always use gloves, obviously. The new piece of wood is on top of the fire and it can lit up. And you can just simply close. And then finally, once the fire is going, remember to close the sliding door, because you don't need it open anymore. Thank you.